Well, it looks like we're getting near the end of the exercise. I've mounted my Stanley Vice, this portable Stanley Vice, on the bench, only because I can't get the camera. If I mounted this board in my other vices, I can't get the camera around it. And hell, why not make use of what I've got? I'll focus in on the top of the unit. Up here, I've put a bit of backing strip on it, and I put some masking tape on, 2 layers of masking tape, which should, when I butt this hinge or this clip against it, it should move it down that hair breadth, so that if I somehow pass something along the top, it won't catch on the lip of that. And yeah, that's primarily it. I'm choosing to use 6G screws. I'm going to go for the 10mm. I don't know whether that's going to be long enough, but we'll see. And I'm going to use a G4 Vixie thingamajig, which I've got to go and find and get back. Right, here we go. I found my G4. Normally I have this drill mounted with a G6, so that's why I had to go and find it. I'll slap this on here as close to the edge as possible. I'm using one of these Vixie bits. Damn it, I didn't have it ready. Put the, pardon me, to my eyes. This is too close to my, oh come on. I should have had this prepared, which I didn't. I've got my drill with a number 1 driver. Crank this right down to practically 0, because I don't want this bottoming or stripping the thread in the wood. Good God, I'm sure I could have. There, that should be enough. Look, I might crank it up to 3. That'll do. As I say, I really don't want to overdo it. It doesn't need to be held on strong. Only because, look, it's just going to hold wax paper, and that's it. So, okay, now for all it's worth, no, hang on, look, I'll switch the camera off and put the other 4 on. Doing the same thing, did a quick bit of clean up before I went on. I'll just show you why I love these. I'm sure I've mentioned this many a time before. Love these TSO dogs. I've got this vice, hang on, yeah you can, attached to remove it. There you go. And that's it. Right, now back onto these. Where are we? What can we see? Let's zip down here, zoom out, oh, zoomed out. Yeah, I'll put the clips on now, hopefully, while they hang down, designed to, again, you know, just, holy shit, I hope, looks like my, what do you call it, my bloody thing didn't work, because that is poking over on that one. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I've screwed up on there. But look, not to worry, because what I can do is put my sander over that. Before I go any further on these clips I've just doctored, I'll put on the cookies, because I'm not going to touch the bottom with any wax, and I hope these will go all the way down and lay relatively flat and not thread out. That one was okay. I think this one I might have cross-threaded. Yeah, it's going in crooked. I don't like that. I think that's the first one I tried and I stuffed around with it too much. Alright, I'll try this one. Then I'll tackle that one later. Because I think what I've done is tried a bolt on that I hadn't chamfered the edge on, and because of the sharp edges I said it's managed to probably cross thread, and bugger it, my measurements seem to be out. That's not perfectly on the edge, but look, it's only a little micro workbench. Yeah, that one works okay. In that, all three, those three have gone on okay. This last one I'm a bit concerned about. I'll try again and see if I can somehow force it to go down and pick up the thread as it should. No, it's still too bloody tight. I don't know, my other alternative is to make the hole bigger and no, still bugger them. There's got to be a way to do this, and that is to pick up the correct thread. Well, there you are. That's now going in straight, but I have to root around with it. And, well, I'll wipe that off, put it on there, and, oh, look at that. That just doesn't want to move. I am very impressed with those cookies. So, let's, because I've doctored this a bit, I'll drop it up to 240 and just give it a quick sand, and then we maybe apply. That Bluetooth thing with the shock back is brilliant. Now this is where that saying caveat emptor should take place. We can't get this Johnson's paste wax in Australia, so I thought, bugger it, you know, I might see if I can get some from the States. I come across this website where it's advertised, because you can't get it, I thought, yeah, of course, it's old stuff. And it was advertised as Johnson's Antique Johnson's Paste Wax. Well, this is how the tin came. The contents were much what's in there now, and the same old, well, actually not, I've upgraded the rag because the one that the guy had in there was much worse than this. So yeah, buyer beware. Let's go a bit silly with the wax. And give I should actually probably poke more down the hole. Oh no, I don't think so, because if the wood expands or changes, I've got that reamer to clean out or unfuzz the hole, and it's more likely it'll fuzz up than fuzz down. There's such a thing. Bugger! I knew it! I deliberately left these clips off so I could wax the sides. Oh bugger it, I'll just wax what I can see and not worry about the rest. Although the chances are off camera I'll bloody take those clips off and wax the sides. I might even, no, I was going to say wax the sides of these dogs, but no. Not that I mistreat dogs, but they can go without the coat, I think. They're not going to suffer too much. I should have worn bloody gloves. I've got wax all over my hands, and unfortunately I've never been a glovey type of person. In fact, when I used to ski, half the time I used to ski without gloves. Froze my arse off, but still. Alright, I'll let that dry a bit. I'm not one for being a renowned waxer. I was more selfish than a waxer. Here in Australia, at school, whenever we used to play footy and play kick to kick from one end to the other, you'd wax someone, which basically meant you'd share the ball between each other. And being a good footballer, I used to take more marks than the other guy, and I didn't want to forgo my kick. Alright, now what I will do is, if I can find it, try and track down my, oh, right, here we go. I've got this Ryobi buffer, which I might give it a go at to see whether this can put a bit of shine on it or not. I'm not going to say it's one of my best purchases. I bought it just to, well, better than hand rubbing, I thought. Well, it is better than hand rubbing, but it certainly isn't as good as I would have liked it to be. But then again, what is? Other than expensive French champagne. Alright, let it dry and we'll get back. Well, here we are at the final stages, and God, I'm bloody prepared again. No battery, hang on, here's a battery for the thing. Well, this will hopefully test how good this holds on, whether it'll move around or not. Don't ask me how these bloody things work. Shit! It has got that thing I was concerned about, the fact that I didn't get the cookies right near the end, so it does sit down. On the edges it's good, so yeah. Oh, really lost my drill. Oh, bugger. dodgy hand, still hard to hold on. Right, everything's falling. But yeah, hell. Whoa! I think I've found you don't pick it up off the ground because it goes all weird. Now it's probably out of alignment. I don't know whether you can get new socks for these or where the hell you buy them if you can. But still, look, I think that's about it. I am happy enough with this. Look, I'll try. Where's a good spot? This might work. I'll go and get a couple of these. Oh boy! Oh, good. There should be another one. There's the other one. This thing here. Oh! Hang on. I might need to. I should have another one somewhere to test it properly. No, still a long way to go. This way. Let's do it up. Christ. They use the saying, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but when you're doing it upside down, that's holding on quite well. Although I wouldn't go over tightening it because it looks as though the cookie is compressing, which tends to lift it up a little bit. But anyway, it's another way of keeping it in place. So I'm not that disappointed in it. That now, which I've sanded, or not sanded back, filed back, clears. Oh, although that one scraping a bit. So that one. How the hell did I stuff this up? Oh well, not to worry. Look, at the end of the day I could move those clips, but I'm not going to worry about that. Usually it's the small table, I work in the middle of it, and that's it. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Now I don't know whether I'll be putting in a, it does pick up, it's good in that respect, it picks up the shit, but yeah, I don't know whether I'll need a T-track. Hang on, what have we got here? Let's try. Oh well, where is it? I haven't even tried it out to see if it fits. This will have a, again, the beauty of the fact that the holes are there, I can, oh come on. Drop that in there. Oh yeah, there's one, the other end there. That's gone in. Clamp it down. Clamp this one down. The flip side, as you can see, there's just, well, there's just enough clearance there with that. Which makes me think whether I should have made thicker cookies, because that is, again, something I didn't consider it just clears it. Holy hell. So these are a couple of things I suppose I need to consider next time, which is basically because this used to be 19mm, however I think it's more like 17mm at last measurement. You'll have to take my words for it. I'm not one of these people that show calipers to camera. Well, that says 18mm. I thought I measured it at, oh damned if I know. Now I'm confused. That's 38. That's got 3mm of padding on it. Yeah. Look, it certainly will. To be honest with you, I didn't particularly need another one at the moment. It was more just for the sake of the exercise of how I put it together, because the other one will serve me still quite well, but I have got the spare. Come on. There we go. And at least that didn't mar it. And of course, hang on, let's go this one. I thought I heard it dig in, but it didn't. However, on this one, I'm not impressed with how this rotates. I think, anyway, that's neither here nor there, for God's sake, that's my problem. But yeah, that works. So I think I shall now go upstairs, edit this videos. Yeah, it has sort of marked it to some degree. So, but nowhere near as much as the other one. But still, which just goes to show maybe I should use some other hardwood rather than pine. But while the video has been dragged out a hell of a lot, if I just dedicate time to it, I'm sure I can whip one of these up in about an hour or so, and for that it's not an issue. Alright, I think this is it. Uru boys and girls, and keep safe.